Welcome to Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support while you go through the divorce process. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst Professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hi, and welcome back to Breaking Ties Destination Divorce, your guide to navigating life during the divorce process. And I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today's topic is a doozy: dealing with a difficult spouse during the divorce process. I mean, let's face it, divorce can bring out the worst in people. If your soon-to-be ex is making things unnecessarily complicated, here are some strategies to help you navigate this challenging time. So in the beginning here, we're going to want to understand their behavior. We're going to want to, take a step back, try to understand why your spouse might be acting out. They scared, angry, or simply grieving the end of the marriage. Understanding their emotional state might help you better predict their behavior. It's not going to be easy. Nothing ever is in the divorce process, but at least having an understanding or trying to understand might get you some information. Going to want to set those boundaries. So really, in any relationship, boundaries are pretty important, especially during a divorce. Define what kind of communication you're comfortable with: email, text, or lawyer-mediated communication. Stick to those boundaries and avoid getting drawn into the emotional back and forth. We're going to focus on some practical matters as well, and that, during interactions with your ex, keep discussions focused on the logistics of the divorce, asset division, child custody if applicable, and future living arrangements. This helps minimize the emotional triggers and keeps the conversation productive. Now, during all this, we're going to need some self-care. Dealing with a difficult spouse can be just as draining as going through the divorce process. So make self-care a non-negotiable. Engage in activities that reduce stress and boost your emotional well-being. Exercise, mediation, spending time with loved ones, all can make a difference in how you are handling all the stress. Now, we can also look at mediation, and it can be a game changer. A neutral third party can facilitate communication and help you and your ex-spouse reach agreements outside of the courtroom setting. It can be faster, less expensive, and less emotionally charged than traditional litigation, as you and your ex are really using the same person to go back and forth. And then don't be afraid to seek professional help for yourself, or even couples therapy focused on navigating the divorce process constructively. A therapist can equip you with communication tools and coping mechanisms to deal with a difficult ex-spouse. While it's easy to get caught up in the drama, remember your ultimate goal: a fair and amicable resolution to the divorce. Keep your eye on the prize and don't let your ex's behavior derail your progress. So, dealing with a difficult spouse during a divorce is tough. Absolutely. You're not alone. You can employ some of these strategies. You want to prioritize that self-care. And if you need, seek support. That'll help you challenge this difficult time with, some strength and resilience to get you through the process. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. Should you have any questions, just feel free to reach out. My contact information's here. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. All the best.